Wonderful morning to everybody. This is pre-market outlook discussion we are doing for the date of 22nd April 2026. Yesterday's one was a proof of a behavioral change based on the day trading activities, not for the positional one. The positional one will be discussed earlier, but because of the yesterday's up movement, the behavior somewhat got strengthened as well as the construction also renewed in the way of moving further higher. Even it may cross 24,700, but for that it should actually listen and behave wisely, strongly, boldly above the high, and even today's one that is going to be decided, because today's the 22nd April candle for the Nifty, Sensex and all will be having an impact for the rest of the session in this month as well as till the second week of May month also. The high and low of today's one is expected to give that much of impact where it is giving the break. For an instance, if it is giving a break and close above today's high in a daily candle in the upcoming sessions, means the direction will be on the northward. Conversely, if it closes by the way of breaking today's low, 22nd April's low in the upcoming sessions and closing below to that point, probably setting the trend for the downward levels. What may be the next one if the close and all confirmed by the Nifty and Sensex based on today's high and low will be discussed now. See, today it is going to construct in a way of making a bigger impact on the markets for the next 2 full complete weeks on the benchmark indices side. Anyhow, the 24,700 as a very core behavior shift zone also getting near. In that manner, if it is struggling to move beyond 24,700 and coming back to the 24,400 below zone, means there one can get a sense about markets are not willing to move further high as the very core resistance and behavior shift zone is getting approached. In case it is getting struggle to move further higher, but it is keeping or holding the recent low, particularly the 24,400, means there one can see the consolidation is being taken on the Nifty space or on Sensex one. Based on that consolidation and the consolidation range once getting broken, there the real movement on the side one can expect. Based on the consolidation range breakout, we can get the direction. And in the same, the third kind of scenario one can follow, if it is getting struggling to move beyond 24,700 or attracting selling when it is nearing to that particular point, and even though it is actually formed the bullish kind of activities in yesterday's trend, if it gives up the 24,400, particularly within first 1 hour, mean the chances for the reversal, top reversal on the benchmark indexes side can be expected, where we can see 24,300 as the next one that may be suitable for this day only to involve in the buying side. But once it closes below 24,400, right from 1 or 2 daily candle, we can consider that the downward reversal towards 24,000 also can be expected. these all strategies what we have discussed and all, three kind of strategies will be only suitable for positional trade, particularly for the next 2-3 sessions. For the day, based on the yesterday's upward momentum, which has witnessed, though it has been cheering with the upward uptick momentum, it should be noted that the key resistance or a behavior shift zone of 24,700 almost nears. Because of this zone, as predicted and given the analysis on how the 24,700 should be approached, like in the way of three kind of strategies we have discussed now, that should be monitored, minded, and applied. The opening trend is for Nifty and Sensex and all expected to be marginally down, even though there are mixed kind of trends across the global markets. Our market will be in the way of giving a flat to negative opening. After open, the said strategies and all will start acting on indexes, particularly Nifty and Sensex, that as long as it is holding 24,700 for the day. Now we are discussing about the day trading strategies. As long as 24,400 as a level, immediate one as a support is being held by the Nifty, and it is not trying to break 24,600, one should avoid taking positions either side as long as it is oscillating or swinging between this 24,400 and 24,600. But particularly if it is trying to break 24,600, where one can start trimming or reducing the long positions, whether it is for short-term trades or investment based one, that considering the 24,700 as the impactful one as a behavior shift zone, one can start reducing your position, trimming your position, not to build the long positions after breaking 24,600 during this day, and till it is moving towards 24,700, every rise should be utilized for reducing or trimming your long positions or holdings. In case if 24,400 gets broken, the long buildup can be eyed between 24,400 to 24,300. It may be a chance for the long builders to create a new one or accumulate further for the target of 24,600 as a maximum one for the day. You should not wait till the 24,600 is getting approached. It is prudent for the one who have built positions between 24,300 to 400 zone. It is prudent to book the profit around 24,500 and 24,600 step by step. So in all the way, the two kind of short build-up and long build-up with the zone, with an approach and strategies have been clearly revealed now. Hope you all got the clarity. And even if you are having positions, how to approach the handlings and the strategies will be helpful for you, what we have discussed till now. The positional setups have somewhat changed, and it should be for every positional trader to maintain a vigil since the 24,700 is getting approached. So as long as it is staying about 23,700, nothing to be worried on the correction side. But on the rejection basis or capping basis, the 24,700 may start acting, where from one can see the chances if happen, 23,900 is the core support for this particular behavior, and this is the range one can see as a final one as the immediate support basis on the positional front. So it is better to wait and watch until the 24,700 is getting broken and closed above to that point on a daily candle, that too consecutively 2 days is required. Because behavior is all about the rest of the other things like indicators, tools, what are all you are using, strategies, all will follow the behavior one. The sectors like banking, financial services, FMCG, IT, particularly based on the IT-based results are already announced and yet to be announced in today's one. So IT should be in very high focus. And energy based on the crude oil's movement, including oil and gas. Even some public sector enterprises company, including defense and multinational corporations, that means MNC, NIFTY MNC sector-oriented stocks also can be focused for getting an opportunity on either side of trade. The stocks include HCL Technologies based on quarterly results. Tata Elxsi Persistent Systems also in the same reason. Tata Investment Corporation, LIC Housing Finance, particularly LIC Housing Finance based on the technical behavior. Susantec Realty also based on corporate earnings. These stocks will be in focus for the day trades. On the results front, today the important results can be focused or watched out for Tech Mahindra, SBI Life Insurance, Trent, Havers India, Oracle Financial Services Software, Tata Communication, L&T Technology Services, Bharat Coking Coal amongst a few others also queued up to list or announce their quarterly earnings. Adopt a solid stop loss strategy without fail. That's it. We can see a query fallen on silver ETF. See, the silver ETF, without expecting the previous year's rally kind, it is better to approach with a regular investment like a stock SIP. You can earn. It is not required to be hitting the all-time high to get the real benefit of compounded return. It may be easy to reap that benefit without even getting approached the all-time high. Because if you are keep involving on a regular basis, and whenever it is giving a correction, at least 5% correction also should be utilized with a lump sum investment, where you can, based on the best average prices, you are going to create with a frequent investment, regular investment, and opportunity-based investment, particularly in the dips. The real benefit of all-time high reaching price value will be provided by the instrument if you are approaching in that manner. So repeating that, the regular investment and opportunistic investment basis and frequent investment without minding the prices and valuations and fixing the term as long term, at least to enjoy the quantum as a bigger one for the return, you can enjoy where you are expecting the all-time high price. That real benefit of that price difference will be provided by that particular instrument if you are approaching in this manner. That's the answer for your question, sir. So we can now conclude today's session and wishing everyone to have a fabulous day. Thank you for your participation. We'll be meeting again in the same pre-market. Bye-bye.